Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I still have the M2 MacBook Air, but I'm testing out the M3 Max. So what I wanted to do was swap out these laptops that I've been having right next to each other as my Apple Watch falls on the floor. We're going to be doing some game tests on the M3 Max. So I have Baldur's Gate, Tomb Raider, and some other games that I have downloaded. And then we're going to also be taking a look at the Steam powered games through Windows, which is running on Whiskey, and getting some of those games running as well. So let's dive right into it and take a look. Everyone first on the list is World of Warcraft. I'm recording Sony a6000 to get my video, and then I'm using QuickTime to record. It's saying that I want to access the microphone, but I can't select it. There we go. One thing I want to keep in mind is that a lot of people keep asking, I need to do raids or something like that. So I don't actually play this game. So keep that in mind when you watch this portion of the video, is that I simply play this game just to test out the performance. And so I'm literally always in the beginning. Every time I run WoW every year, I'm typically at the same spot. But I think there's a way to run, I think it's F3. I forgot how to show FPS. Let's Google search this real quick as I'm show FPS in World of Warcraft. Control R. There you go. So getting it on screen now. This is the last place I played WoW, I believe, was with the M3 Pro. And now I have the M1 Max. Let's take a look at some of the settings we could get in the options. Also, I'm at my parents' place in back home where I'm from in Augusta. So that's why, for those of you, I get some comments sometimes. Some mean people on YouTube are like, why do you not have like a professional YouTube setup or stuff like that? I'm always of the opinion that you should be able to set up and work anywhere if you truly want to be remote. Some of the things I get into in my personal channel that I'm looking to grow. But essentially, yeah, if I can make YouTube videos anywhere, I can make a stream of income anywhere. So that's just my thoughts there. But I am now choosing to use a Sony a6000 instead of just my iPhone to get some better frames per second. Sorry, better camera quality. And I have the device anyways, might as well use it. So with that being said, looking at what's on screen, we have this resolution, which is the native of the 14-inch MacBook. Vertical sync enabled. I'm going to go ahead and disable that notch mode. They actually have a setting for the notch. And then the default setting is set to 7, but let's just go ahead and bump it up to 10 and see what we get. Triple buffering. So all of these are set. I don't even know. Unsupported. Metal graphics. So yeah, I just went ahead and set everything to high. There's also a raid, which I haven't done a raid yet. So yeah, here we are. Let's start doing the objective, and I'm gonna talk through during the gameplay as well, just to so you don't have to do post. So I have the AirPods on. Let me try to listen. I could hear a little bit of the fan noise, very faint. Of course, I'm wearing AirPod Maxes as well, so you wouldn't hear that. But I do hear I have transparency mode to try and hear it. Give me a moment to resize the Scout-O-Matic, then you can ride it. Take it easy, and always take samples. I think the fans are picking up now. You might be able to hear it on the Sony a6000. So this is playing WoW on. Need to get closer to it. There we go. It seems the Scout-O-Matic 5000's camera is working. So you may pick up on the sound noise. Let me see if I can get this over here.
Then why does anyone need to be up there?
As a backup, of course. What if the machine were to break? We wouldn't be able to see. I mean, I doubt anything of the sort will happen.
Getting some fan noises as I'm talking through this.
Quiet.
in the scout area. I think it's being picked up by the mic, but oh, it's dropping me off. What's going on here?
We will take your soul and raise the dragon from the dead.
So yeah, unplugged, fan picking up, playing WoW. This is also a consideration for people choosing between the 14-inch and the 16-inch. The thermals on the 14, since it's the smaller form factor, compared to 16-inch, which has more thermal room to grow. I can't recall if on the M3 Pro I commented about this. I think the M3 Pro was decent, but just something to consider.
But it would take an army.
One thing I forgot to do actually, is since I have this microphone right here, I should be recording. So I'm going to be doing it now in the video. You'll see a noticeable difference in quality, as now I'm about to start recording from the sound. It's going to be from the voice memo. Interesting. Okay, so I had some, if this gets picked up, let's see here. It's 0FA resizer tested on wandering boars. This is the weirdest quest. What's going on here?
The Alliance leaves no one behind. Don't leave your post unattended.
Quest log. What am I doing here, folks? This is probably the worst video. Maybe this guy's gonna do it for me. Where are these boars? I have it in my back, actually. You shrinking them? We shrinking them?
Whoops, too small. Let's see. Turn this dial. Okay, try it now.
Watch him turn really big. Oh shoot, I done killed him.
Oh, that won't do it all. Here, try again.
Alright, after this we're gonna switch to some next games on Steam. Oh, nice.
Let's report back to the captain.
Here we go.
We have a mission to accomplish. Keep your guard up. Lives depend on us. Stay focused.
Alright, let's go ahead and exit now. Let's go to another game. As you can see, guys, I typically do not play WoW, so this is what you get. Voice memo was acting weird, but now that I have it going, this should have better voice quality instead of just from the Sony a6000. And probably on the Sony a6000, all the fan noise that previously was in this video is now coming from the MacBook. So I can still hear it through I have transparency mode on. So my parents are waking up, coming through. It's actually 6:20 in the morning, and we're testing some games out for the channel, making some content. This is actually, I think this content is going to be posted on my personal channel to grow that one a bit, in collaboration with my tech channel, Blend Logic Tech, and my personal channel, Alan F. Ready, which you probably will be watching this video on. I'm trying to grow that channel as well, and sometimes posting some tech will cover it. Let's launch Baldur's Gate 3. So this is the games I have options to choose from. I think Baldur's Gate 3, pretty fun game. Let's go invisible so my friends don't think I'm a complete degen while doing this. Okay, everyone, so I've been testing and I couldn't get the game overlay to show FPS, so I turned on the metal HUD. You could Google search this and basically you'll get to the RMAC Gaming Reddit, where you can do this command in terminal, which I just did. So now when I launch this game, I should get the terminal command running. So yeah, as it loads, a little commentary. So I'm in a multi-output. So the way I record this is Black Hole, and then I use the MIDI app to make a multi-output device, which on the device I'm only playing on my AirPod Max. So that said, now the game launches. I have everything, should be good to go now. We'll get the FPS running. So I hear things from my headphones not being picked up by the camera. The HUD is now showing with metal rendered games, showing at 60 FPS. Let's see if when we run into the game, this looks like it's still at the Retina resolution, which is, not the what happens for most games. You have a screen, and then you have Retina resolution, which is basically I think 2x the resolution is what macOS does. So we're running at full spec resolution, which should get the best visual quality that you're seeing on screen. Of course, I'm using QuickTime to record this, and I don't have a secondary camera to showcase what it looks like on screen. But for gamers who play this, it would almost be like running at 50% resolution. But now I'm running at full resolution. So just a little explanation there. We'll go back into video to verify. Yep, it's in that resolution. VSync is turned off. No frame cap. FSR is off. And everything seems to be at high or ultra. So it maxed itself out. We're getting 30 frames per second on the M3 Max. Going through the butthole sphincter. Let's see what happens here. I think I'm at the very beginning of the game. Oh, we got a battle. I totally forgot to play this game. Oh, that moved. Let's see if I remember how to play. Jump, throw, engage, backhand attack. Not enough movement. And my turn. What does she have?
I will ascend.
Hamstring shot in the thigh. Short bow. Got him. Jack him.
Taking position.
Okay, ending my turn. So literally all I did was move. For those of you who've never played this game, it is a turn-based game. Whoa. Which sometimes it can be hit or miss if people like this or not. I'm gonna attack this guy. I missed. I'm gonna go over here. Ow. Dude punched me while I was moving. Shoot.
Time to strike.
Let me try and get this backline guy. End my turn. See what happens. Critical miss. Let's go. Get out of here. And he's moving up. My god, I keep missing. Not enough.
I am fury. I am death.
So yeah, that's what Baldur's Gate is like. We're getting 30 FPS. Let's see what happens if I turn on FSR. So one thing is like if you try to make content while talking or playing and talking, that's like, you guys watch streamers, the hardest thing to do is play games, narrate it while talking about it. Sometimes your brain just gets used to just zoning out, and that's something that I've done before, where I just record the game and then I record the game, then I do posts, but I'm trying to just play video games and talk about it at the same time. At least the games that I wanted to cover for this video. So now that I've killed this guy, we get the FSR turned on and balanced, and we have 74, 73, 70 FPS. So everything's maxed out. M3 Max Retina resolution. I'm gonna do this one thing as I got blood on my face.
Completely unrecognizable at
Hit it.
first. Then you spy an empty socket.
Well, that's it. We're just leaving it.
Nothing. The console remains dormant.
We quit the game. That ends Boulder Gate 3 section of this video. Alright, let's just start from the top. I forgot to turn on screen capture. I'm going to hit play. Screen capture appears to be going. I had a crash on No Man's Sky, and I had also previously brought the Sony a6000 to hear the fan noises. I have transparency mode, so that's why I could hear a little bit of the fan noise. But restarting from the top, the warm to touch on the keyboard, don't really feel anything. On some gaming laptops that happens. obviously this isn't a main machine for gaming laptops, but there is a community on Reddit or at Mac Gaming who do like seeing things or trying to play video games on the MacBook. So I just had a game crash, and now I'm trying to just complete what I'm supposed to do for a little bit. So construct the portable. What am I doing here? Craft metal plating. Use tab access here. The last time I did tab. It crashed. But we're getting around 90 frames per second. Access build menu, portable refiner. Let's just rebuild it. Advanced metals required, fuel supply. What's going on here? Carbons? What am I doing here? I'm just putting random stuff. Place ferrite dust in the portable refiner input. Okay, I totally missed that. Pure ferrite. Do I even have that? Oh, ferrite dust. Pure ferrite. Advanced materials cryo pure ferrite. Let's see if I could craft that. Nothing's appearing here. What?
Radiation protection falling.
Why are we out here? We building stuff. Trying to pulling this one up. Ferrite dust. Advanced materials required. Place ferrite. I can't even read, guys. Place ferrite dust as input. You get pure. Guys, this is why you gotta read. If I was a streamer, people would be Twitch chatting me saying this guy can't read what you're supposed to do. So I click the thing, and after this is done processing. So if you've never played No Man's Sky, this is basically what the game is. It's like Minecraft exploring, but on a very chiller level. That's like my take on it. Well, maybe I should test Minecraft. That's a typical thing that gets me some views and some growing my personal channel. I'm doing this at a different style than Blend Launcher, where I'm talking while making inputs, talking while playing the game. So now I gotta collect dihydrogen. I use the scanner to find dihydrogen. That looks like hydrogen. I'm not mistaken, yet collecting from very far away. We blasting things. This game's all about blasting. So I have the dihydrogen acquired, 40 out of 40. And I think I'm now going to craft something. Place the dihydrogen to make dihydrogen jelly. That is what I want. This game's got a lot of crafting going on in it. But 120 frames per second, everything's set to ultra. Actually, I might need to show that because I haven't showed that in my game crash. I didn't have my QuickTime recording on. So basically, before I ended, I went up to max FPS, went to Retina resolution, and bumped everything to ultra and started. And Metal FX is set to balanced. So this thing is actually taking a while, and it's more than I'd like to play this game. We can basically see when running around or in this dip, it's 90, 100 FPS. Let's see what happens when I get on top of this hill. If this gets me let me blast this first. If we get the view distance bigger, how does the FPS react to the larger landscape in view? So you can see it kind of rendered in the distance there, still holding at 90. These guys are kind of scary looking. I don't want to go too far. Where is my ship? I'm lost. Oh, there it is. One critique of this game is like, if I'm crafting something, why is it taking like 5 minutes to craft? I'm trying to do objectives here. I'm trying to. Oh my gosh, still at 40. All right, I'm exiting this game. I think I've saved the data. And yeah, that's my take. So we could test out Metro Exodus or Tomb Raider, but I actually want to get this content as like a couple games tested. I tested out WoW, Baldur's Gate, and Nomad Sky, and if people have interest, I can test out War Thunder, and I already did Dota 2. I might do a game on League of Legends. I don't think I do have it installed. Cool. So the next test will probably be a solo League of Legends on the personal channel. And then be sure to check out Blend Logic Tech as I'm growing both channels at the same time. This one will have, if you want to subscribe to my personal channel, we're doing a theme on being a lifetime learner, wealthy, healthy, happy, and wise. And part of the happiness is different for different people. It can involve relationships. If I'm just sharing what my pillars of happiness are, self-fulfillment or helping people, such as making this content. But also, I like technology as a hobby and traveling. More so, my wife does it, but other people find a lot of value from traveling and seeing new places. And so I wanted to showcase, since I'm doing it with my partner, my wife, I might as well showcase that as part of my personal channel. So if you're into some of that content, I just posted my last video on the personal channel was Big Bend. Obviously, if you're watching this, you may want to check out Blend Logic Tech for more. I'm mixing the two, but I think in Blend Logic Tech, it's going to be more like just straight shot. Here's the laptop, no views of me, and here's some audio, which I do on this. So you're kind of seeing behind the scenes of how most of my Blend Logic Tech stuff is. But I appreciate if you guys have made it this far. And hopefully we'll see you guys in some of the next videos. Peace.